G'day and welcome back to an episode of With Gus. Today we'll be doing a self-portrait recreating one of the Redman famous album covers for Muddy Waters. This is just for some King Brown work, but I'll run you through the paces of what's happening, show you the equipment, the setup, talk about other shit. It's going to be great. Now I'll run you through the location I've got. In the Redman picture there's a window, there's a TV and there's a little cabinet, and then he's on a chair somewhere here. So I've just sort of modified it a bit, which is basically I'm doing the reversal. So everything that's here is here in the other picture, but this is what I've got, so I've got to work with it. Alrighty, I've reorganised the shot a little bit. I'm perched up here in the chair. The TV is looking good. This is my little bench, which is a steel engineering one, but I'll get a little vase up there, maybe find a flower to put in it, just like the original. And this here is sort of the shot we'll be aiming for. So I've just got to set the lighting up now, make sure it all looks schmeek. And the first step I want to take towards setting up this exposure for this photograph is accounting for the available ambient light. So the light coming through the doorway behind me and the light coming through this window. So what I've done is taking a spot meter reading off the floor through the camera and got it a decent exposure. And from here on I'll just use the portable flash units to fill in any areas of light that I need and light on the subject. So from here I've got one hidden away over there. Change this thing, there it is. So that'll provide the side light on the subject. And then I've got another one in here, and that'll provide the main light from the front. So I'll probably put that down low, just like in the original. So now that we've adjusted the camera for the ambient light coming through the window and the door, we're going to come in with the main light. The main light is a portable flash unit, which I've got here. So it's just a flash with a tiny little softbox on it, pointed in the general direction. But we're going to have to measure the intensity of the light coming out of it first. So I've got a light meter here, which you set to flash mode, and then adjust the ISO to match the camera. So in this case we're using 2000 ISO. And set the shutter speed to the same one. Get in the position. Hit the button. And it's given a reading of f4, which is perfect. That's what we want. The next step is to do the same with the light, which is going to be the rim light, which will shoot side on, give a little highlights on the TV and on the edge of the subject. Probably put that out of the way-ish over here somewhere you can't see it. And also measure and adjust that same one. Pretty easy. Off to the hair and makeup team now. I'm going to go get my outfit on and get covered in mud, put my boots on. And then it's go time. So here I am, all the lights set up, covered in mud. And we're done. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of With Gus. Well, that was pretty successful. We talked about using a flash meter and balancing ambient light with synthetic light from a flash. And we're now going to talk about cleaning up and being safe the whole time. So you might have noticed I was wearing boots, safety glasses. I had the cables all taped to the floor and out of the way of the traffic coming in and out of the studio. And now to the cleanup. So I've fluid my overalls and got to clean them. But even while I'm doing this, I'm conscious of the safety aspect and wearing the proper attire to do it. And with that, I'll leave you with it. This has been another episode with Gus.